it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Yo, fuck nuts. It's probing time.
What? I wasn't signed up for that.
Okay.
This is a cool setup, CjH.
Yeah, I even had the background music.
Is that going to get you a copyright though, or is that
No,
AI?
it's actually made. Yeah, I made it.
Cool.
That's just binary code. That's not the Matrix code, which has Japanese letters and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's
We'll have to talk to Voltaire about maybe at the end of the mic drop having a CjH section or something.
Yeah.
A
Hell yeah.
CjH, according to Blame Canada or something section. According to CjH. Please like and subscribe. Blame CjH instead of Blame Canada.
Yeah.
Hashtag Blame
That would be good.
CjH. You like that idea?
I actually really like that idea. Yeah.
All right, I'll run it back. Voltaire, maybe you could stream it to your channel too when you pop on for that part.
Yeah. Do you want to send a link to Voltaire?
I think he's busy. I haven't heard. He was there
Busy.
earlier in the stream, but I haven't heard from him since earlier in the stream.
Yeah. So the only, I mean, I don't usually do the articles, but I mean, they never get talked about. I sent you a few articles
Well, let's make sure they get talked
on
about.
Max. A
Okay.
boot.
100%. It happened
That's the
naturally.
Jurassic Park. Jurassic World.
Oh.
Rebirth. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Are you ready for the Jurassic Fever?
Oh, a giant. Okay. Oh, you got me here just to talk about Jurassic Park.
No.
You talk about Jurassic Park the way fanboys talk about DC and Snyder and stuff. You will not see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, it's a big
I like
IP.
Jurassic Park. I like Jurassic Park. Now, let me bring this
Welcome
up
to
here.
Jurassic Fever.
Jurassic Fever. Maybe
Yeah, I'm
that
excited for
that
this
would
movie.
actually. I think you actually found a good plot they should do for the next movie. The
Oh, wow.
dinosaurs
They
they
caused
bring
the
around.
virus?
They cause a virus from the Jurassic.
Damn.
You just thought of a better plot than Hollywood. Actually, am I
Probably.
wrong, Larry? Would that be interesting? But because the dinosaurs are packed around the world, there's new diseases and viruses, and that takes a lot of them out, and then dinosaurs take over. Oh, that's Planet of the Apes.
Oh my God, we do a Nostradamus Max
Yeah.
now?
Okay, so so you want me
Can
to
only
read
be
the
one
article on your?
Nostradamus.
You want me to read the article on your
Why?
channel? Okay.
No.
Why
I
did they just
mean,
call it?
we can mix it up a little bit. Jurassic, a giant love letter.
I'll read it. I'll read it.
I messed it up. Sorry.
That's all
A
right.
giant
It's
love
not-
letter. Jurassic World Rebirth compared to Spielberg classic by director.
Okay. Jurassic World Rebirth director Gareth Edwards wants to make sure that fans don't forget who helped bring this franchise to life on the big screen. The filmmaker recently shared that the upcoming sequel was greatly influenced by Steven Spielberg and his earlier movies, especially his 1975 blockbuster Jaws. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly for the 2025 preview series, Edwards opened up about how he made Jurassic World Rebirth as a giant love letter to Steven Spielberg in his earlier films. He shared that there are moments in this movie that remind me very much of Jaws.
So going back to the horror aspect of Jaws, or of
That's interesting.
Jurassic Park.
The first Jurassic Park, yeah, was more horror. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. And then, do you want me to keep going, CH?
I'll read that part. What you got? It's like little greatest hits of all those aspects of his films that I loved growing up as a child. It's essentially a little adventure odyssey across the island. This island survival story, really. So are we going back to the islands?
Yeah, that's interesting. That
I
sounds
hope
cool
not.
to me.
I hope not.
Do you
Do you
think
want
it's
to be in the
because
real world?
Well, I heard
want
a
world. I
rumor
want
somewhere.
the whole world to
I
be of
don't know.
dinosaurs. I want the humans to be going extinct and massacred.
Okay. You know what?
Yes.
When you were talking about good ideas, why didn't they just make Planet of the Dinosaurs? And it's technically a Planet of the Apes
That's why I
remake,
thought
but
they were gonna go-
but a Jurassic Park combine them,
That's
and that would be
actually
dinosaurs that evolve.
I'm gonna write that and make that a movie, Larry.
That should be a movie. I would watch that in a second.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, Planet of the Dinosaurs. If you get both
Combined
IPs
Planet
in
Apes,
one.
Planet of the Dinosaurs.
Yeah, you take- Yeah, two huge IPs. You make them one.
Did somebody join?
PvP.
I should know. Ben
No,
Lee?
no one joined.
But you guys saw -1, right? Godzilla. Godzilla
Yes, I did.
-1. A lot of people compared that to Jaws
Yeah.
because they were saying because the scene on the boat when they're coming, and it was like this one big monster and people on a boat. So people were comparing that to Jaws. So I can see Jurassic Park doing it in a cool way, and they're both Spielberg. So
Yeah. And then you
I agree.
If it's only 3 dinosaurs, then you make
Yeah,
it even more scary.
trust
Like, you
Degrassi.
can't see the dinosaur, but you hear it.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Well, should we look at these images here? Let me see.
Oh yeah,
These
they have
are the
real
movie
images,
Yeah. These are the movie images.
not the AI.
So
I
the
have to
rumor
say the
is.
images look good. The images look good.
Can I say the rumor is that originally, no, not original. Sorry, the rumor is that one of these characters was lost on the island and left behind after the whole chaos of the last 3 movies.
Oh, that's interesting. Like an
Yeah.
employee.
Yeah,
That's cool.
when they're
I can
leaving
see it
the
being
island.
Scarlet.
Yeah,
That'd be interesting.
Or
I mean,
maybe Scarlet is like an employee, and then she's like, finds out there's another employee left, and it's Mahershala, but he's in another bunker or something. Like that's how they could do it. That could be
you
cool.
got the other one about the decades-old plot thread.
yeah,
I'm not
I'm
sure
sharing it now.
what I briefly looked at it.
You should read how unprofessional CJH. You should read the article all the way through before you bring it up on a stream.
I know.
Don't you know from my
Damn.
channel?
You gotta learn from
I only learned from the best, Max.
exactly.
The next Jurassic World
Oh,
movie
wait,
could tap a decades-old plot thread.
Yeah,
Huh?
Let me see.
with another Jurassic World movie on the way and new opportunities awaiting, the next installment can tie up decades-old plot threads. After Jurassic Park evolved into Jurassic World series, there was more to explore and a legacy to carry on. Although Jurassic World Dominion billed itself as an epic conclusion on the Jurassic era and Jurassic Park's grand finale, there are still many aspects of the overall Jurassic Park lore that can be explored in more depth. The park is closed. The dinosaurs have found a place in the modern world, and a considerable part of the remaining cast appears content, riding off into the amber-tinged sunset.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
interesting.
I
Even
like.
if the oh yeah, sorry, Max. Go.
No, so they might bring back some of the younger cast from the first 3 movies.
That's what I'm wondering.
That would be cool
No.
because they had experience. Like their life is.
I just don't know if any of those actors or actresses are still working though.
Oh, they'd
That's a
probably
good call.
recast. They'd probably recast.
Yeah, they'd be older enough that they can change the actor. But yeah, so you think they're saying that even though the dinosaurs are in the modern world, like there's still probably some on the original island that never left, and there might even be people there from the old company that have to deal with that. So it's not. It might be like Max, you're saying, like they are in the world, but they'll show maybe both sides. Like,
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna test CGH's Jurassic Park fandom here. So the saga continued with the announcement of an animated series named Jurassic World Chaos Theory, a sequel to the Netflix Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous animated series, and a new film in development with David Cope, who adapted Crichton's original stories from the big screen. So, are you hardcore Jurassic Park enough that you watch the Netflix series?
I watched a little bit of it and then I lost my Netflix.
Revoked.
And then I lost my
Revoked.
Netflix. Revoked.
I actually heard it's really good.
Yeah. Well, I've heard they actually they are not afraid to kill off the main characters.
That's interesting.
I actually would probably rather watch that than the last two Jurassic World movies.
And and also Max, I don't know if you care about spoilers, but a certain dinosaur returned that we all kind of loved eventually. The Spinosaurus.
Oh, I thought you meant Perp.
Ooh, is that the one for the water?
Oh.
I thought you were talking like,
Spinosaurus.
I thought it was Perp here.
Oh,
No,
man. That is our
Jurassic-
favorite dinosaur.
Jurassic Park 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Spinosaurus. That's right.
He returned in that show.
That pterodactyl.
Interesting.
I still think Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, the dinosaurs still felt scary. And then the third Jurassic World, they did too, but then that's when Chris Pratt started the waving the hands BS.
Yeah. No, the first Jurassic World I thought was really good. And the second one was like okay, and then the third one was like not good.
Yeah.
But Lost World, I think, is a good movie. I mean, it can't compare to Jurassic
I love that.
Park.
I love that
love Lost.
scene where they get the baby raptor or a baby
Yeah.
T-Rex,
And
and
Vince
then
Vaughn.
and then the T-Rex pushes the thing over the edge, and they're on the
That was
glass.
great.
That was great.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum, Vince Vaughn, Julianne
Um,
Moore. Yeah, that was
Julianne
great.
Moore, yeah.
That was a good movie.
And that like got to some cool stuff instead of just being islands and parks. When they brought the dinosaurs back.
Oh
you know?
yeah. No, I thought that was really interesting. And the third one is kind of underrated because I think it was like maybe lackluster compared to the first two. But now when you look back on it, the third one isn't that bad.
Yeah.
And it brought back.
It didn't feel stale bringing back Grant.
Yeah, bringing back.
Now
Grant,
it's like, oh, you're bringing it back again.
Yeah.
I also heard
100%.
that Jurassic
Totally.
Park 3, and I think I heard this from Matt Wilkins, that Jurassic Park 3 was actually used a bunch of deleted scenes from the books.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The other
That's
thing I like
interesting.
about Grant's character in Jurassic Park 3 is they tricked him to doing it.
Yeah.
They tricked him.
Oh,
Like he would have
that's
gone back on his own. But they
Yeah.
were like, oh, we're
Knock
not.
him out
we're-
or something?
He said we're only going to go around it. We're not actually going to land. And they completely
Yeah,
tricked him.
that's right. That's right.
I love that because some of these times you're like, you survive this and you're going to face them again. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah, he's traumatized. He doesn't want to go back.
But that makes complete sense. Like, okay, my actual archaeology is kind of suffering and people aren't as interested now if there's real life dinosaurs. And then they tricked him to get on the plane, like, oh, we're landing. And he's like, what the?
And then it makes sense for him to be curmudgeon-y. Because he's like, you brought me back here. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I was going to ask real quick. Have you guys played the video games? Like, I remember the Super Nintendo Jurassic Park game so hard.
That's why I'm excited for the new.
It took me years. It took me years to beat that game.
No, there's some of them really good. Yeah, I even have the Sega CD game, which I sucked at, but it was like next level CD. Like there was like full motion video of Jurassic.
Yeah.
Before DVD was very popular.
Sega CD, yeah. Oh, that's probably crazy. Yeah, and I remember like because I lived in the age where it was like I had a Super Nintendo. And most people had to choose between SNES or Genesis, and the Genesis version you could play as the Raptor.
If you want to put this up, I know you're the master of pausing and reacting to trailers.
Okay. Yeah, if
you want to,
I hate to cut it short, but it's almost 2 a.m. So I'll do this, and then I gotta head out. Unfortunately,
Yeah, me and Larry can talk about Barry Allen versus Wally West, if you're okay
Oh.
with that.
All right, let me bring this up. I can't believe it's almost 2. I did a longer stream tonight because I knew the holiday. I'm gonna have a couple days off this week, but I'm like, oh god, tomorrow's still Monday though. I still got to get through Monday.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
So there is music
We should
in
be able to
here, so
take off
that's
work.
why we're gonna be careful with this.
Okay.
Hailed an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular. No
This is
expense.
the video game that's coming out.
Oh, this is not like I thought this was a fan made trailer. This is a video
No,
game.
this is a video game. Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know there was a new one.
You might want to pause your background music. Oh, maybe that'll help with the copyright.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion.
Wow.
Something that was real.
I gotta say, this actually looks better than the movies. Like the
Yeah.
It looks
quality of
really
the
good.
CG. Yes. This is a game?
Yeah.
That looks like a
It's gonna
real
be
FPS.
almost like Alien Isolation, but with dinosaurs.
I mean, am I being hyperbolic here, Larry? I'm like,
No.
I thought that car looks like a real car.
Even when it was upside down, the wheels looked real.
Yeah. This looks real.
Oh wow,
So
definitely.
it's probably that Unreal
This is
Engine.
Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been
Yeah,
left behind
Unreal
on
5, I
Isla
think.
Nublar.
Oh, that's
This is the first time I could tell it's a video game right there. And it still looks good. This still looks better than a lot of current gen stuff. I'm surprised I didn't hear about this at all. Okay.
yeah. I didn't hear anything about it.
It's supposed to be very much like Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Wow, the flashlight. That's crazy. And the reflections. Just like the first movie.
This looks great. I just want to know what the gameplay is going to be like, though. You said Alien Isolation?
Yeah,
Okay.
like survival
that's
horror.
Oh, survivor horror with Jurassic
Yeah.
World. Or Jurassic Park.
Wow. Well, that makes sense if the movie and the game are both leading
anyone
towards
there?
horror.
Wow.
Dilophosaurus.
I got to pause it here. We are getting to the part where video game industry is kind of surpassing movies a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like, oh, can I be real? Like the latest Indiana Jones game. I know people are critics of it, but it looks like it's funner than the last movie. You
Do
know?
you think if this
I believe it.
game comes out on time and is not, a trash launch,
Yeah, if
you
the
think
gameplay is
this could
solid, then it
boost
looks
the movie?
amazing.
Do you think this could boost the movie?
No, because it's not following this movie plot as far as I could tell. It's going to boost the game.
Well, they've
Well,
always said that
yeah.
they're all canon, I think. Didn't they?
It's another. It's
I know
like a
they
side
said-
story. I
Yeah.
think Jurassic Park just has to be good and people go see it because they
Yeah.
they went to see the ones that weren't good. So I don't think I honestly think this is on its own and that's fine. I don't think it's going to help.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to help the movie sales if this game's amazing. The only thing that's going to help the movie sales if the movie's decent. It doesn't even have to be great.
Yeah.
It just has to be
Yeah,
decent.
that's true. But it would be cool if they're connected, and that's what DC's trying to do. DC's trying to make the games connected
Well,
to
they
the
say
movie.
the Netflix show is canon.
Yeah, I believe that. It's cool.
But
yeah,
this
they're
looks really
expanding
good.
it. Well, this looks crazy.
This looks like on Naughty Dog levels.
Yeah.
Like I can't looking at the puddle. I can't. It looks like they actually filmed the
Yeah.
puddle outside, and not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it's
I'm
like that.
not even
did you-
convinced this is in-game graphics. Maybe they did put a CG character over real.
Well, you
film.
No, I
remember
think that's- I
you
think that's
remember the
fake.
trailer for the Black Panther and Captain America game, right?
Yeah.
They're using this new technology they got now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not a real picture. That's animated. It looks real. That's like the new engine.
No, it's probably a cutscene or something, or in-game.
Oh yeah,
or...
I mean, this looks amazing. Wow.
What?
Oh, here's
No,
the
it's
gameplay.
There, yeah.
Alpha in-game
there
footage.
you go.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, it looks cool. So it's first person. That's cool.
Yeah, like Alien Isolation.
Yeah,
Wow.
And like Indiana Jones.
and like a new indie. Yeah, which I hear is great. I believe you, Max. Like, it looks great. I heard it's great.
Wow.
That's cool. I had
I'm
no idea
impressed.
this even existed. Yeah.
A year ago.
What? No way.
And this isn't out yet?
Maybe they're just waiting for the movie.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
probably gonna try to promote them together. That's cool.
That looks really good, man.
Yeah, I would definitely play that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to head out. I know Larry came to support you. I don't know how long Larry has either, but we'll have to do this
Yeah.
again, CJH. We'll have to do it
Oh,
again.
yeah.
I gotta start streaming again. You know.
Yeah.
Get
I'll let
my
you know what
watch hours
Voltaire-
up.
I'll let you know what Voltaire says about that segment. Maybe towards the end of the mic drop. We'll see.
Yeah.
See it, run it by him. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, CJH.
Hell yeah, man! Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
It's almost 2, and I have a 10-hour day at work tomorrow, so I gotta start getting ready.
I'll chill for a little bit more.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good night, Max.
All right. Bye.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, Barry Allen and Wally West. The
Oh, yeah.
rumors is that Wally West is gonna come to DC. But what do you think?
I mean, I could see them doing that just because it would be different. And I don't know, have we ever had Wally West in live action? I guess he was on the Flash series, right?
Yeah, it was on
But
the
like a
show.
side character. Yeah, it's like, I mean, they might want to do Wally West just to differentiate from the DCEU, but I don't
Yeah.
think they have to. I think obviously they have a Superman and a Batman in the DCU. They're different from the DCU, so they could totally have Barry Allen. I mean, honestly, they might have both of them because that's what they're doing with Batman. They're having the whole Bat family, so they might want to do that
Yeah,
too.
they
With
got like Kid Flash and whatnot.
have Kid Flash, Barry Allen, and if they want to, I still think eventually they're going to get into multiverse stuff because I think they have to.
Funny, Michael Rosenbaum also played the Flash in Justice League.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's funny
Yeah.
how he's Lex Luthor, and then
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I could see
guess,
them doing both together. I'm thinking.
yeah.
And that would be his best way of not having to choose either. He'll say, why not just have both of them?
Yeah.
That would be cool. But I'd be cool with either one. But yeah, I think both would be the ultimate.
And I guess there was a Wally West in an old Superman movie or
in the
show or
cartoon?
something. Tommy
In the
Cook.
animated?
I
Yeah.
don't know which one that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
But
the
yeah, no,
timeline...
other than DC's Legends of Tomorrow and the Flash show, there is no Wally West in live action.
Yeah, I see them doing it just for that reason, though. To be like,
Yeah.
you've never focused on Wally West, just start fresh. We can have all our focus on. But maybe they'll do Wally West. What if they did Wally West and then bring Barry Allen in later?
Well,
You know,
that's
and
why I'm
they're like-
wondering if maybe Ezra Miller's Flash kind of died or like fell into the
he's like-
Speed Force.
Yeah, he's
Or
like
maybe
lost in
Grant's-
time or something.
Grant's Flash fell into the Speed Force. I don't know how the last scene of the Flash went.
Me
So,
too. I
can't
still
really-
haven't finished the Flash series.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have like a season or two left. I'm like slowly catching up
My
to the
guess
end.
is maybe Darkseid won and maybe Batman lost. And
Yeah.
Flash probably died that way. And
Yeah, well, that would be like the animated movies.
Yeah.
There was stuff about Darkseid and Flash, and like what would have to happen at the end of the universe. And yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what they'll do with that. I'm still hoping that they bring in Darkseid for the DCU. They have to. I think they have.
Well, I still think it's gonna be Snyder's Darkseid because there's only one
hoping.
Darkseid in the multiverse.
That's right. I 100% agree with that, and I think that would be because a lot of people thought that James Gunn, when he said the Flash resets the universe, a lot of people thought that at the end of that movie, that's the new DCU universe.
Yeah.
But I think he just meant that it's a multiverse now.
Yeah.
So that established it's a multiverse.
Do you think Darkseid Superman gets redeemed? Or do you think he helped destroy the universe?
Ooh,
Darkseid. He's like
I don't
Henry
know.
Cavill is evil Superman. That's why.
He's definitely working with Darkseid for a while, but I feel like the idea was that he would be evil, and then Flash would go back and save Lois. So he wouldn't be, but it would be a whole movie. I think they were going to do of him being evil and working for Darkseid, and then eventually going back in time to fix it. So, I still have faith that they're going to do multiversal stuff or Elseworld stuff with that story. But I also just agree with you that Darkseid is outside the multiverse, and if they're really going to do a multiverse, there should hopefully be only one Darkseid if they want to be true to the comics. Yeah. So that would be cool, because Ray Porter's great, so he would be amazing.
Trying to find some people talking about Lion King and how, Well, Sonic is beating it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but
that, I believe that.
Disney is claiming that they're number one.
Interesting. I could see Sonic doing better just because the first two were, very well received. They did well. And Mufasa is kind of... Well, I guess they had that live-action Lion King, so I guess it's the second in terms of live-action Lion Kings. But, Sonic is just... it's got Jim Carrey. Let's do it well.
Yeah, it's a slow news week. So slow that they're even reporting on the AI trailer now.
Really?
Yeah, as fact, but it's not.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That, speaking of news weeks, I recently heard about. I don't know if you heard about this, but Snoop Dogg did an ad for this smokeless fire pit called Solo Stove, and my friend has one, and it's like it's like a little fire pit for your backyard, but there's no smoke or ashes, it's just flames. And Snoop Dogg did an ad for them, and the way they did it, he said, "I'm off smoke." He said, "I'm off smoke." And days went by, and on the news, they're saying Snoop Dogg is quitting weed. And then 3 days later, he said, "Yeah, I'm off smoke because I'm onto the smokeless stove." It was an act, and stocks changed because of that. Like the legal cannabis stock, like it went down when he said that, and then stocks went up. Stocks went up and down just from Snoop Dogg doing an ad saying, "I'm off smoke," and then a few days later being like, "Yeah, I'm on a smokeless stove now." But the news reported on it. The news was talking about it, and that's why the stocks changed. So it's funny. Sometimes when this slow week, the news, like, they make up stuff.
Yeah.
Like AI trailers, like, "Oh, this is happening." It's like, not really.
It's usually how it goes with these.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy
the
that
drone kind of fell,
Oh, the drone stuff.
Yeah, people stopped talking about that. They got distracted.
Yeah. No one's gonna forget that, though. That was really happening.
Yeah.
And I know you saw one above your head. Yeah,
I found this debunk the whole Gorilla Grodd thing.
Oh, what is this?
So everyone was saying the newspaper was Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
No, that's Gorilla Grodd, or maybe it is. Who knows?
I don't know. What is it? Hammer of Boravia?
Superpowered mystery man.
I don't know. You think that's... Is that a cape he's wearing? Or like a thing around his neck?
I don't know. He looks like the Juggernaut.
Yeah,
X-Men.
that's interesting. It does look like Juggernaut. I guess it could be Gorilla Grodd, like wearing armor. Maybe even wearing a helmet.
The next news is, I guess, should I talk about this? YouTube is gonna start cracking down on clickbait.
Ooh.
Misleading thumbnails, false promises and titles, news current event focus.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I know a lot
All
of
those
people on
channels that
YouTube.
blew up recently. Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of people that they feel like they have to have clickbaity titles just because of the algorithm. But yeah, maybe that'll become like not a trend anymore because you want to steer clear of that. That's
Here's
interesting.
this,
That's a good thing, I think.
the AI thing. I can't believe people thought this was real. In the age that we have AI,
That's crazy.
like how can anyone? Oh my god!
Because of the ponytail? Oh man. No way.
It doesn't even look like visually the same.
No, not even
The
close.
filter and oh my god.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
The X-Men reboot will feature a new version of Wolverine.
I believe that. Yeah, because like he
Maybe
kept
Hugh
saying,
Jackman.
I think
He'll
Hugh
stick
Jackman
around.
will. Yeah, he'll be. I think he'll stick around at least as a variant.
Well, he's gonna
Almost-
apparently
he's gonna-
guide the main 616 Logan through his
Okay.
memory loss.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That might make sense. That's interesting. So it's like, but he'll be from a different universe. So he'll be like, "You're a younger me. I'll guide you." That could be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it makes sense.
That
I
way
could
he's
see-
sticking around.
Yeah, he could stick around and still like pass the baton to someone.
We got a new vehicle for Jurassic Park.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they're like cheap.
We must
but,
be
like,
going
a
back
little
to the
longer.
original islands.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I think that's cool. Yeah, InGen. See the logo? InGen. Yeah. Because they even went away from InGen in the last
Yeah.
movie. It was a different company. So that's the original. That's probably the Isla Nublar, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Or Isla Sorna. That might
Trying
have been
not
the second.
to accidentally show some of the political tweets of X. Here's the Snyder's version of the Superman trailer.
Oh yeah, that's great. With the machine gun.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny. Did you see the Star Wars meme? Where it's there's a Star Wars meme of him in the snow, and it's Obi-Wan saying, "Kal-El, you will go to the Dagobah system," because he looks like Luke in the snow.
So here's the new promo art of Fantastic Four. I love how they did Thing.
Yeah,
That's
the
just perfect.
thing
That's
looks
on point.
100% accurate, and I love how the Human Torch looks.
Yeah.
He looks
I'm not
crazy.
so sure about the undershirt type thing that they're giving him, but that's okay. He
Yeah,
looks
it's like a
Thing.
sweater.
He looks like
Yeah.
Thing enough.
Yeah.
But we're, I guess, same tradition of Mr. Fantastic just standing around doing nothing.
Yep. He's just chilling. He's got his arms crossed. He's like, "Let me see what you guys do," because I'm just standing
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I'm excited though. It takes place in the '60s, right?
Yeah.
It's like a futuristic retro. I think that's cool.
Yeah. Wolverine vs. Hulk might be a sequel to World War Hulk, depending on which film releases first.
I could see that. That's something they've been wanting to do for a while, because that's where
The rumor was
debuted with Hulk.
there's a rumor that in Deadpool 3, you know, the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, that scene where we see Hulk versus Wolverine
That's
is
right.
a future scene.
That's right. That's definitely possible, because we saw another future scene where Thor was like holding
Yeah.
Deadpool. So they showed, people were saying, I read that too,
Same
that they were
with-
saying this could also be a
supposedly-
future scene.
Supposedly Henry Cavill is Wolverine as well.
That I heard too. That he's
That's
the future Wolverine.
Yeah, future. So
That would
all
be
those
crazy.
scenes that we saw were from the future.
It's possible. I mean, some of them definitely were, and I
Some
guess
of them
they
were
could.
other universes, but yeah.
Yeah, and some of them might have been them saying like maybe this could be future, and if we don't get to do it, we'll just say it was another universe. But if we get to do it, it's future. Yeah, I could see them doing it like that too. They might have been filming that scene like hopefully we get to make this movie with the two of them and it's the future.
Yeah.
But if not, we'll just say that was an offshoot.
Another rumor is Mr. Fix-It is going to appear, so Hulk will go gray.
That's his
original appearance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Professor Hulk is gonna be no more. But
Yeah, I
you know
could
where
see
I
them
think
doing
all this is leading? I think this is
Mhm.
gonna lead to Maestro.
Who's Maestro?
Maestro is evil Hulk from the future.
Oh yeah.
And he's
No,
the
I've heard about
smartest
that
of
from the
all the
comics.
Hulks. Yeah, he's the smartest of all the Hulks.
I mean, I think that would be awesome. I think they should do a Hulk movie where the villain is Hulk from the future, because that's also like the idea of Hulk is that it's an inner battle, you know.
I pressed the wrong button. Face
You
reveal.
can imagine.
No, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to...
Nice. All good. Yeah, imagine Gray Hulk, present Hulk, and there's a future Hulk, and they have to fight each other. That would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong back button. I was like, oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, spin up when you face a problem.
There's footage of Battlefront 3. What it's
Whoa,
supposed to look
really?
like.
I didn't even hear about this either.
Yeah. Well, it's, a lot of the other streamers don't talk about this stuff, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because Battlefront 2 is
3.
pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, this looks awesome already. Leia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Battlefront 2 is, sick, so this is cool. I'm into it.
Oh. DM leaks.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Lost my spot here. So many UFO videos now.
Oh yeah, it's getting crazy.
Not the one thing I don't like about the algorithm of Twitter is not being able to find any like geek related stuff. It's all politics all the time.
Yeah.
And I just want movie news.
Yeah. 100%.
Because at least movie news isn't depressing.
Yeah. Totally, man. Totally. We need it.
Yeah. Need that
Yeah.
escapism.
Yeah, too much real world stuff. I've had it. I want to live in the fantasy world
Yeah.
as much as possible.
When I take the blue pill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm overdosed on the red pill.
Oh yeah, that's why I go to Reddit a lot. Just to like, I scroll through Reddit. I have a lot. I think it's good. The algorithm's good if you like just read pop culture or like science stuff. It'll pretty much. I mean, it'll show you things that you're not sub to.
Yeah.
But
are you here when on MME they were showing the Santa thing?
Oh, I just tuned it with Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like I literally tuned in right when that was on. That's from like 05, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I never heard of it.
What are you doing?
Oh god.
Yeah, this looks crazy.
That's a
Oh,
little bit
wow.
too much for YouTube.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
That looks silly enough. It's probably entertaining.
Yeah, so he's Gareth Edwards is going back to survival horror on
That's
location.
cool.
Real swamps, real rivers.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, the last two were so much CGI. I feel like they want to get away from that a little bit, make it more
It
like
became more action packed.
Yeah, which is cool. But I get them trying to be like, let's reground it,
Yeah, it's kind of shitty what they did to Mark. What's Markiplier with his movie on Prime? They took it down.
Wait, who? Wahlberg?
Markiplier.
Oh, they took it that down? Why?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's unfortunate.
Oh, that's weird.
So Nick Cage could be come back as Ghost Rider.
That would be awesome. I think they tried to get him for Deadpool, and it didn't work for some reason. Like, he couldn't do it.
Yeah. I think
That would
what
be
happened
awesome.
is he came off of Flash, right?
Hmm.
And he probably had a bad taste in his mouth from that.
Yeah, I remember he wasn't that happy with it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we're
excited
just
for him
the original,
doing Spider-Man.
the
Spider-Man
original Daredevil was going to be
Hmm.
a legal the drama show,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Yeah, like a
they
law show.
they retooled it to be action based crime story.
I think
As it
that's
should
cool.
be.
Yeah. I mean, She-Hulk was like a law show.
Yeah.
So they don't need to do that again. They should have it be like, yeah, he happens to be a lawyer, but at night he's Daredevil. It should be a crime. Yeah, I think that's cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Oh, they proved that flat Earth isn't real.
Finally. Oh, after 1,000 years or more.
Idris Elba wants to do a live action Cyberpunk 77 film. with
Yeah, I
Keanu
mean,
Reeves.
I feel like they're going to. I feel like they want to. I think that was probably what Keanu was thinking, that like, if the game does well, like, why not make a movie of it?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Keanu is awesome, man. He makes like comic books, video games.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome.
he does. We got this
Yes, I-
video.
Was roughly comic. Oh, I saw this. Amazing. This even freaked me out. I wasn't even there.
It got me the
That
second
is
time.
so cool. For your safety, no filming is so great.
Yeah.
Ah,
You know, Wolverine was based off of a movie Slapshot.
no, really?
Yeah, I guess this guy.
No way. Like the
Yeah.
comics was based on this guy from the movie?
Yeah,
Whoa. That's crazy.
They were perfect casting back in the day.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's awesome.
Lots of UFO talk.
Oh yeah.
That was all the rage.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you something that I heard from a drone, like a drone guy. He was saying that he thinks this might be so they can ban these Chinese drones that they've been trying to ban here. And
Yeah.
they like tried to, they tried to ban them, and like the bill didn't pass like a couple of times. So now maybe the government is like letting, or maybe even encouraging these people, hobbyists, to like fly their drones all night. So next year when they try to pass the bill, they could say, "Hey, remember that drone chaos? From Christmas? Like we gotta control these guys," and then they can maybe pass this bill they wanted to. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But either way, it's definitely a coordinated thing. Even if it's just hobbyists that are going online saying, "Everyone fly your drone tonight," like it's still crazy that it's coordinated.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting thing. And that's the thing. A lot of people are saying, "Well, they're not UFOs," and I say it doesn't matter if they're UFOs. It's happening. There's like more drones. Yeah. Like some people I heard said, "Well, maybe people are just looking up more now," and I said, "No. People notice that this
is the new
this is
narrative.
Weird. No, this is like a weird.
That's in the night sky and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, people are looking up.
There's orbs though. There's orbs and drones. So yeah, there's videos of the orbs, which are crazy.
Oh yeah. And we got this stuff happening with Congress, with the
obviously the orbs can't be drones.
I don't know. Yeah, either way, it's something is weird going on.
Yeah.
Even if they're just man-made, like it's still weird. It's not normal.
No, just brush it under the rug, and it never happened.
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes. Are you ready for next year? All the craziness. Oh, you're muted. Yeah, you muted yourself.
Yeah,
you ready for next year?
Yeah, I'm ready for 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think there's exciting stuff happening.
Exciting craziness. Who knows? Let's hope we survive another year.
That's how I feel. I feel like we're like right on the edge of the exciting times. Like seeing AI start. Like I can only imagine if we were alive, like if this our age, but 50 years from now, where like everyone is a robot and AI is just all over the place. Like,
or you imagine we look back and it's like World War III.
Yeah. No, we're like at this transition. It's exciting.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's totally crazy. I think it's crazy that we still, were alive before the internet. So people who are born
we're on Mars. I think by now we probably have the technology to go on Mars. We just don't want to talk about it,
No, we'll be there soon. Definitely. Elon Musk really wants to go there. And he's determined. And I mean, we might be there already. I've seen stuff about that. I mean, we are, obviously. We have robots there. I mean, officially. But yeah, I don't know. Oh,
you know what's interesting? To do up there, though?
No, there's nothing. There's nothing to do up there. It's true.
If you want to mine,
we have to make like bubble cities up there first. Like before we switch the atmosphere, it has to just be like people in these.
Well, I could just see it being like an underground thing. Like you build.
That's it.
Mining. You're mining.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Did you ever watch The Expanse?
No, I've heard good things. So
Yeah, that's a great sci-fi show. It's based on books, and a lot of scientists who would check out the show, they said it's like the most realistic sci-fi show. And one of the things in that show is that we went to Mars, and Mars is basically a military planet. Like,
Yeah.
Mars is just the army. So the army is on Mars. Earth is, political and the people. But in the asteroid belt, which is, I'm not sure if it's between Jupiter and Saturn or between Mars and Jupiter. I'm not sure. But this, asteroid belt, there's these miners who live there, and they just mine the asteroids for, resources and metals, and it all goes to Earth and Mars. And they call them the Belters. The Belters, they're like poor, and they just work for the man, which is basically Earth and Mars. And it's so realistic. It's
that's
crazy.
in the show.
That's in The Expanse.
Yeah.
And it's so cool because it's like they deal with Earth and Mars having a conflict together, but then they have to unite against an outside conflict.
Did they do the thing? No, I don't know if Battlestar Galactica did this or not. Where the ship, you know how space, there's no gravity, there's no resistance.
Yes.
There's the vacuum, but that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Ships up in space, they get pushed by their engine.
That's
and
right.
then they just go one direction forever, unless they
Oh,
get
yeah.
pushed to another direction.
See, that's
Does the Expanse do that?
yeah, The Expanse. That's what scientists were saying was so impressive, is that in The Expanse, the ship, it's like this long ship, like almost like a skyscraper, but like on its side. And they were saying like how it spins to create its own gravity, and it has these thrusters that like push it in different directions. But they were saying the whole idea of the gravity and how the ship makes its own gravity is the most accurate to physics. Like they were saying all these, sci-fi things where it's like a circular ship and it just flies. They're like, that doesn't make any sense. But on The Expanse, it's like this long thing, this long spinning thing that creates its own gravity.
You know what's funny about these sci-fi movies? Sometimes they change the way things are looked at. Ever since Interstellar, all the updated images of black holes look like the interstellar black hole.
That's true.
They said that's the most accurate.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That was like the closest to being accurate.
So pretty much all movies have adapted it, and TV shows and the science books and all that have adapted that book.
Well, I think they had an astrophysicist like as a consult on that movie.
Yeah.
So they were like pretty true to what was going on. That's exciting. But if you watch The Expanse, it's a great show, but it's also probably the closest to what it's going to be like. Like once we get Mars, we send people out to mine the asteroids, and like who's politically in control, like little Game of Thrones-ish about politics, but
Starfield?
Hmm?
Do you think kind of like Starfield?
Yeah, I
play
guess
that
it
game?
is a little like Starfield. Yeah.
Not so much the game itself, but like the lore.
Yeah, it's a little similar. It's a little similar to that. I feel like in Starfield we're even farther because we could go to all these places, but on The Expanse it's really only Mars and like the asteroid belt. But it's like, you can. But honestly, in The Expanse, like it's not really a spoiler, but it gets to a point where it's like there are wormholes and they can get even farther. So yeah, it is kind of like Starfield. That's true.
Yeah.
And that's like, I guess, what they call hard sci-fi, which means it's like rooted in physics, but still sci-fi.
Yeah. We need a really good franchise, newer franchise that's, hard high sci-fi, right?
Definitely.
I don't even. Star Trek comes close.
Yeah,
but
Star Trek is the most popular.
Yeah, it's the most
sci-fi.
close.
Yeah.
that, but it's not 100% hard sci-fi. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah. No, I
Hard
think that's
sci-fi
so cool.
would definitely be something like Interstellar or,
Oh, yeah.
like you said, Expanse. The Expanse.
Yeah. It's like very realistic. Yeah, Interstellar is totally.
Battlestar
it's definitely-
Galactica, they did something clever where they did the floating camera thing, the remake,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
where the camera
that-
was floating in the vacuum of space.
Yeah. And that's probably pretty realistic. Like that's the thing about hard sci-fi is like it has predictions of the actual future. Like even 2001, they had like tablets
Yeah.
in the movie 2001, and it's like, yeah, that's real. That's real now.
Predicting, or that's exactly how things are going to be.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love it. Have you ever seen the movie Ad Astra with Brad Pitt?
Who's in it other than Brad Pitt?
Tommy Lee Jones. It's Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones. It's a really cool movie from a few years ago. It's basically about how Tommy Lee Jones went on this mission to like Jupiter or something to set up this base to look for aliens, like in the whole universe. And he like never came back. So they get Brad Pitt, who's his son, to go on a secret mission to go find his dad. And that was also like, you know, it's an original story, but there was some really, I thought, realistic stuff. Like for him to get to Jupiter, he has to take a trip to the moon, and then on the moon there's a base, and there's like sparrows and like, you know, like companies like on the moon and the base, and then he hitches a ride to Mars, and then he gets a trip to Jupiter, and it's like, wow, that seems pretty realistic. Like another movie would have just had him like go right to Jupiter, but they had him like, no, you got to stop on the moon base, then you got to get to Mars, then you hitch the flight to Jupiter. It's like, whoa, I could see that being real one day.
Yeah,
pretty
some
cool.
of these movies are really good. The TV shows, and
I love it.
they go into the science of everything, and sometimes they go a little out there, but
Yeah.
They
should.
in order to make it work, right?
Yeah, I think that's okay. You got to suspend your disbelief a little bit, but it's cool that they can be. I mean, it's like time travel. Like time travel movies and shows, you can make up your own rules. But the ones
we
that
never thought lightsabers would be a thing.
That's
and
right.
then somehow they were able to figure that out. So
Fans figured it out.
yeah, and then
I've
Disney
seen fan made. Yeah, like real lightsabers. It's like, yep, it's real. No, it's incredible, and that's the best thing. It pushes our imagination too, and it's like,
how many
some
people
of
have
that
tried
stuff,
the
you know.
Iron Man thing? The Iron Man
Oh yeah.
suit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you watched these guys that make their own Iron Man suit and they literally fly?
Spider-Man web shooter.
Yeah. And this guy who made the Venom, he made the like a Venom goo.
Wolverine claws.
Yeah, and they're like
shield.
real engineers. Like this is, I saw a guy the other day that he has like a spinal. He made like a spinal mechanism that it's like this fake spine on his back, and he has like these retractable blades on his arm that are like Batman's like the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like he has the little blades on his arm, and this guy has them. He just like flips them out. It's incredible.
That's the one that made a Doc Ock arm thing as well. Dr. Ock.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, these guys are amazing. Yeah, I think it's the same guy who did the Iron Man stuff and the Venom stuff. He made a Captain America shield that actually bounces off the walls and comes back to him.
Yeah.
It like hits every
That would be
target and then
terrifying.
comes
Like,
back.
what if it decapitates?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, if a fan can make it, real military can make it too. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, speaking of which, real quick, have you seen the Corridor Crew? They made like R-rated Marvel stuff. Have you seen that?
The what?
This channel, the Corridor Crew, they're like VFX people.
The
And they do,
Corridor?
yeah, Corridor Crew.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They're like VFX guys, and they're like producers, and they have a whole thing, and they have videos where they like react to good and bad VFX from movies. But they also reacted to the moon landing. They like break down the moon landing and like different videos. But one thing they did was they made like a rated R Marvel video.
Marvel, yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars where the stormtroopers never miss, so they kill every character. But the best was the Captain America. They take a scene and they're like, he threw the shield at that guy. That guy's dead. Like that broke that guy's neck. So then they edit it so everyone dies when he gets hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So much superheroes. They're more like the Punisher.
Yeah, I love it.
By accident.
Yeah. Yeah, they see the shield hit this guy, they're like, that guy's dead. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I used to get a ton of people in the chat, but keep in mind it's also late, so.
Oh yeah, it's a Sunday night.
Yeah. I got essentially that's the whole plan is to start streaming again.
Nice.
Mainly grow my watch hours, but also to grow my community.
Oh yeah.
I've kind of taken a step back and just
that's cool.
Yeah, I mean I've been uploading videos, but I gotta go back to live streaming.
Oh hell
yeah!
I
know the most.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's okay to take a break and then get back into it.
What are you doing content-wise?
I'm trying to. I have a channel that I don't have much stuff on, but I'm trying to make drumming videos because I'm a drummer, and I have an idea for another channel where I want to cosplay as characters and drum over the music for the characters.
Yeah.
So like dress as Superman and like drum solo over the Superman music. Or like Mando helmet and like play music from Mandalorian. That's something I'm working on.
Yeah.
So I'll share that with you once I start uploading. But yeah, trying to do music stuff, trying to be a little different. There's a lot of drummers on YouTube that are just drumming, and I want to be a little different. So
yeah,
I'm keeping my hair long so I can do like a crow, be the crow, cosplay, play over the crow music, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's my goal. Oh yeah. But yeah, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah.
I'm down to stream with you anytime.
Yeah. I've been dropping a lot of music lately on my channel. I know. So I explained this on another channel where I use the Suno almost as if it's like auto-tune. So I use my own vocal. I train my own vocals on the thing. I wish they would make it easier, but
that's so funny.
I go through like thousands of different versions of the song before I get the right sound I'm looking for. And then I write my own lyrics and whatnot.
Nice.
And then I edit it, and then I cut it down, and I throw it on an equalizer. And lately, I've been changing the frequency too.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
it's like
what?
It's music, but you're doing like the lyrics and the.
Yeah, so it's hard to explain to the public because you know how the reaction you get the second you say you use AI in anything, right?
Oh yeah.
People flip out.
Yeah.
But in a way, I'm doing more work to it than,
Dude, that's so interesting
Yeah.
because my girlfriend is doing the same thing. And she just sent me a link to Suno. And she's like telling me like she doesn't just do prompts. She's like editing it and she's making this like kind of metal like AI, made metal, but she's really working on it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get into that too.
Is she worried to admit that they used AI?
No, she's saying like, yeah. I mean, she's kind of telling me like she'd like to like not tell like people in the public so she could pretend it's real, but she's not hiding the fact that it's AI. She's like, yeah, she's like, no, and it's like some people just do prompts. I'm like prompting and editing it and arranging it, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Like I'm so new to this stuff, but she's been doing it. She's been making like music videos and songs, and I think it's cool.
People have almost like a big issue with.
Yeah. I mean, I only would have an issue if you're like replacing an artist, like in a job. But there's nothing wrong with making stuff for fun. Yeah, and if you want to say like I made this with the help of AI, like a lot of creative people are saying they think it's cool if you use it as a tool, and I agree with that. Using AI as a tool to make art, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And I mean, in a sense, like we use Photoshop, we use
100%. And like effects and
auto-tune,
preamps. Yeah, we use all kinds of things to change sounds, and it's like getting an AI to do something. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think people are just afraid of like it taking someone's job. Like your new comic book, the art is from an AI instead of an artist, and it's like, I mean that would be bad. But if it's an artist who's like, this is my new cover, and I used AI to make it, I don't think that's necessarily bad. But
so here's an example of one of my songs. I'm just gonna play it in the background.
Nice.
The mirror crack, a reflection of a world I can't get back. Every smile, every lie they tell, the curtains lifted, the truth is revealed. Off goes my mind while the world sleeps. I walk the streets, see the filth in heaps. I can feel my feet under, crumble down the rabbit hole. Keep going, 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 never hitting the bottom. Lost my rope and I'm just falling. Hi, how nice to meet you.
Or like early 2000s.
See what's real, then I'll show you.
I'm micro.
It's a long drop from the top in Wonderland.
And you notice it uses my voice too, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
My eyes, can you see me now?
I mean, that's cooler to me than someone using just auto-tune.
As we both dive,
They make a whole new voice from the because they're going to do everything.
And it's getting better too.
how nice to meet you. If you want to see what's real, then I'll show you. It's a long drop from the top in Wonderland. Underneath the lies, underneath the lies,
Yeah, this is awesome.
underneath
Like,
the lies, the dirt's on the ground in Wonderland.
Wow.
Underneath the lies, underneath the lies, underneath the words on the ground.
Yo, that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I need to get into that. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, like I said, it's hard because the stigma of AI, right? It's hard to really, announce.
No, I think
I've
it's
always
cool.
like I would love to share my music that I've been doing, but it's like I said, people get
No, yeah, but kids are cool with it. I think you should post it.
Oh, I
Definitely.
definitely have. I just haven't been
Like a
sharing.
SoundCloud or yeah.
How I've been uploading but not advertising it.
Oh, I got you. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Hey, I have a friend who makes albums and just puts it on YouTube and doesn't tell anybody. And he's like, it's released. He's like, I put it on YouTube, that's it. And he doesn't tell anyone about it. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But it's cool. I admire that too, though. It's like, just let people find it. And people will be like, this popped up in my in my feed. What is this? Like, yeah, that's right. No, I think you should. I think you should at least post it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to get into it too. It's so funny, man. Like literally just today, like signed into Suno for the first time.
What's funny is it's almost like it also makes me kind of anti AI in the sense of when I hear someone else just prompt a Suno song without putting in their effort into it, I'm like, what the hell?
See, that's cool though. Yeah, no, that's cool because there's going to be a difference. Like people will tell the difference. Like, this is just lazy. Like they prompted something, and then you'll hear something that's like, wow, this is like a real thing someone worked on.
Yeah,
like that's awesome. People will tell the difference because there must be so much stuff out there. That is, it's going to be like, it's funny to say it, but like generic for AI, like generic use of AI versus creative use
and
of AI.
especially if it's my own voice, they've heard me on live streams, right? They
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference, if you did a track and you put effects on your voice and just changed it or pitch shifted it? It's the same thing. Like, I think that's awesome that it's actually your voice and like your lyrics, but it's like an AI interpretation of those things. That's weird.
And it's funny is I never pick random ones. Like so for me, if I can listen to it over and over again, at least twice, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the one.
Standard. No, that's 100%. Like if you like it, that's it. That's how I am too. I'm like, if I have it in my head and I want to listen to it again, that's it. It works.
Yeah,
and it's
and
like
if I can't listen to it a second time, even if I'm like, this is kind of good, I just kind of just throw it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for real. Like artists, like are our own worst critics. It's like I'll be the one to be like, "This sucks. I don't want to hear it anymore." It's like, but if I'm like, "Wow, this is
at
cool,"
least I'll like keep a part of
then
it.
it's
You
not
know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, that's another thing too. Like I'm into like doing, recording like an hour of music, and then you just keep the best parts. Like you skim through it, and you're like, "This minute here is awesome," and like, "Oh, these 5 minutes." I'm getting rid of that. But none of it was a waste because the whole thing is the process.
Yeah.
So you might be like, I'm just keeping snippets here and there, like the best parts of an hour long jam or something. And it's like you said, it's the same thing. It's like you could try a bunch of stuff online and be like, I'm keeping this, I'm getting rid of all of that. And like, more than anyone because you're going to be your harshest critic. You're you're going to be like, does this suck or is this good? And if you think it's good, that's all it takes, I think, to have the faith to put something out. Hell yeah.
All right. So we're an hour in. I guess that's a good time to call it a night.
Yeah, no, it was really fun
Well-
shooting with you, man.
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah, we should do it again.
Yeah.
We could do a UFO talk on the regular. There's always news, man. Every day is
Yeah.
UAP news. I
Yeah.
love it.
Pain in my neck, so I'm like, I gotta stop streaming right now. I'm like,
I hear
oh,
you.
no. Hopefully I'm back for the next one. I'd end up having a stroke or something.
Oh man.
man.
You'll be okay. Just rest out.
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah, man.
So, where can we find you?
It's just my name, Larry Kordowitz, is my YouTube channel. There's not much on there, but I'll be adding soon. So and I'll be on with Max sometimes. Yeah, I'm on X. Yeah, I think
had to
that's
find that. I guess. I think I had you blocked by
Nice.
accident. I know.
What did I do
think
to get blocked?
You know what it was? I think I blocked someone else with the blockchain at one point. So there's probably still people out there that are.
Oh no! You might have other people blocked. Oh no! That's amazing.
I think I've had that once before, where like I invited someone here, and then throughout the stream, I'm like, I was looking up their socials on X to bring it up. Oh shit! I blocked them.
Oh no!
Bring it up.
Oh,
silently unblocked them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I consider myself unblocked.
Yeah. I gave you a follow.
Awesome, dude. I'll hold you back.
Yeah. All right. So,
Hell yeah, man. Have a great holiday.
yeah.
Take care.